So my name is Rich Boatman. I'm one of two partners with Troy Family Dental in Troy, Illinois, which is a small town about 18 miles east of St. Louis. I went to Southern Illinois University, School of Dental Medicine, opened a practice in 1989 with 0 patients. I built that practice until I needed somebody to come on. My partner came on as an associate in 2015. He came on with, he moved here, no patients whatsoever. And within 4 years, we doubled the size of the practice. And he's been now with me for 8 years. A year ago, this February, we sat down together and they let us know that we had a little bit of a problem. And we thought, well, my gosh, we've got a killer practice. How can there be a problem? And they said, well, with my age, I'm probably 5 to 10 years away from retirement. With the size of this practice, there really wasn't any dentist that could really afford to buy my half of it. So Kane Waters let us know that there are some DSOs out there and asked if we would be interested in exploring that avenue. And they told us a little bit about it. So we said, sure. They recommended 7 pillars. So we took a look at 7 pillars. We met Brett and Mike Jarvie and had dinner with them. They were absolutely amazing. I knew that they were affiliated with Kane Waters, and Kane Waters has done an extraordinary job for me over the last probably 15 years. I mean, they have literally saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes that I would have had to pay otherwise, that I didn't need to. But just when you've been doing dentistry for 35 years and you meet so many people and you talk to people, patients, you can get a read on people very, very quickly. And these two are just very, very genuine. They were very open. They let us know that, the process, was going to be, extensive. There's going to be a lot of work involved. But they wanted us to know that they were going to be with us, the entire way to make sure that we got through it with as less stress as possible. And that's absolutely what they did. Well, I mean, that's really the most important part. I mean, if you don't do your due diligence in anything, really, you could find yourself in a lot of trouble. And there were a lot of moving parts. We were fortunate. We have a wonderful practice administrator. She helped us with a lot of things. There's a lot of information that we needed to get the 7 pillars. And it was a lot of work, no question about it, but it was absolutely worth every minute. They really made all the steps really very smooth and actually a lot easier than it could have been, because there's a lot of information that goes into doing your due diligence with a large practice like this, and you got to make sure you get it right. They really have a handle on what our practice is like, not only the practice, what we do, but also myself as a doctor, Dr. Spencer as a doctor, and with all the relationships they have out there with a lot of these DSOs, they came up with 3 that they thought would be a good fit for us. I mean, there are tons of them that are out there. Some are successful, some aren't. But once they've got a feel for who you are and what your practice is, they could connect you with the right people. Well, so we sat down with 3 different DSOs. One particular DSO just absolutely knocked our socks off. It seemed like such a perfect match. It was almost too good to be true. So we told Brett and Mike at 7 Pillars, these are the people we want to partner with. And so from that point on, there was a letter of intent. And with that letter of intent, now it's time for the DSO to do their due diligence. And 7 Pillars, helped with that so that we could get all the information over to that DSO that they needed so that they could present an offer to us. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was the relationship that we had with Brett and Mike. It's for them, Mike and I are very, very good friends now, and we will probably be very good friends for the rest of our life. When you build relationships like that, Brett and Mike just, went over and beyond, what I think anybody else would do to help. And that's what really stands out with Seven Pillars. And Mike and Brett is they are phenomenal people, and they're here for you. They'll do anything that they can to help you get through the process. Well, my advice would be make sure that you hook up with a company that is going to do their due diligence and do a very, very good job for you. And I know firsthand the Seven Pillars is that company. There are a lot of companies out there that do these things, but I really don't think there's anybody better than Seven Pillars at this. And if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't use anybody but Seven Pillars.